Hello everyone, my name is Captain Flair and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies DLC Edition, where today's the day we are going to begin chipping away at these challenge levels. So I've kept myself as in the dark as possible when it comes to these levels. I don't really know what to expect, so I'm not even sure how many we're going to play today, so watch as I cleanly dub it in, as I'm going to proudly declare that today we are going to play exactly 6 challenge levels. See, wasn't that smooth? But before we do, a few housekeeping things. First of all, I will be playing them not on hard mode. I was taking your suggestions from the last video, so we're going to do it on the classic difficulty and then return on stream to do them on hard mode for that extra challenge there. And on top of that, we are on the new latest version, which is 2.7.1, which adds a lot of quality of life changes, a lot of settings changes. Overall, a really solid update. The best part, of course, is keybinds in the Zen Garden. I get to be so efficient with it, Stinky, wake up, we've got work to do. But you clicked on this video to see some harsh challenges, and let me tell you, the Zen Garden won't provide it, so we might as well just go ahead and jump in with Lucky 4 here. So, okay, a lot of challenging zombies, and it's a 4 seed slot level. Okay, I think I can manage that. That shouldn't be too bad, I think. We got Pogo. I'm kind of worried about you, but the rest, I think, should be okay. So I feel like all we really need is a solid wall plant, a solid insta, and a solid attacker. And that fills the rest of these 3 seed slots. So honestly, if I can just go ahead and flip through, I'm thinking Fire P's fun, and a good wall plant that just seems good against pogos and hunters. Let's go for Tall Nut, and let's just try this. I do realize this is the woods. So we're gonna, okay, one sec. Okay, reevaluating Oak Archer, you know, got some changes. They will knock zombies back a little bit when doing a critical hit. That seems cool as well. Let's go for that instead. We don't need to get rid of the bushes. I'm just a little bit worried about them heavily building up. But if we use Oak Archer, I think we can be fine. We're just gonna live with the bushes for today. So I do think that Squash early game will be powerful enough to sort of get us rolling here. I don't know how many sunflowers I'm gonna put down, but judging by the weird bush situation, I think I'm actually not going to go for Cemetery today, just because I do have to adapt now that I actually can't get rid of them. So I think the bottom lane, that's gonna be the only sunflower, but I don't know. You'll see the vision in just 1 second. Wait for the video to cut or something. Okay, I think we can start getting our actual attackers down now. Oh, a critical hit takes out a newspaper instantly? Dang, is this guy gonna... That guy's a 3-shot when critical hits are involved. Okay, that's not so bad. I may work to get some tall nuts down sooner rather than later, just to be safe. I just want to get these tall nuts down before the bushes get a little too up close and personal. We are about to encounter a flag, which will definitely spawn more. So actually, if I can get a little silly, I'm gonna put a sunflower there just to make sure a bush won't spawn in that slot. Okay, way back there is actually perfect. Okay, I mean, we are on challenge number 1, so I wasn't expecting it to be crazy difficult, but I do think we may have this one in the bag. I think overall, good strategy. I'm glad I didn't commit to Fire P. I think that would have been a very different result. But come to think of it, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a lot of zombies, isn't it? Yeah, a lot of basic zombies. At least they're only basics, no coneheads. So the tall nuts are going to take a beating, but I think we'll be fine. We can just start really stacking them up here. Yeah, okay, we're totally fine. So that's challenge number 1, already basically complete once we take out this random skeleton zombie that I was not aware was here. Good thing the Oak Archers can see him, because I sure can't. We get our very first medal. Oh, and we get rich for it. I mean, don't mind if I do. I'm fine with that, personally. It's such a good medal, too. Give yourself a pat on the back. You got it, boss. Okay, that's Lucky 4 done. Speedrun I'm a little worried about. Speedrunning is something I'm really not quite good at in this game. And of course, we're going against a pretty hefty lineup. Oh, interesting. We don't get DLC plants at all, and a lot of these folks are completely locked. But Gloomshroom isn't locked. If I know anything about Gloomshroom, they're a wonderful speedrunning plant. Will I be able to get them up in the face of Gargantuars? I genuinely have no clue. I have no clue whatsoever. But that is my first instinct. I feel like I do see them on speedruns. I also see Starfruits, but that would probably be smarter, but it'd be really funny if I went for Gloomshroom, so I'm gonna do that anyway. Okay, I think I have this set up. It's just not very good, and I don't feel entirely confident about it. Oh, I have 7 minutes. And this, yeah, of course, when I speed up the game, it's gonna be faster. Okay, I'll do my best, but I don't know if this is the right move. I mean, I can tell you this, I do normally stall out the very beginning, and I do fear that that is simply not the right choice here. We're already a full minute, almost a full minute down. Perhaps I need to go to the drawing board immediately with this one. This is, we're already down a full minute, and we've only killed 1 zombie. Maybe I do need to take out the Starfruit for this one. That might be a bit better, but I guess we'll see. I'm almost ready for a Gloomshroom. Okay, if we just put him there, and okay, we messed up the speed on the Gloomshroom. That's fine. He's awake now. Now, most zombies in that area will die basically instantly. I think if we don't put a pumpkin on, then they won't get run over. So I'm gonna go for that risk on this one here. In fact, I might get rid of the pumpkin here as well. And just layer up melon pults. I don't know if this is a good idea, but it is an idea, and I'm gonna commit to it. Are we gonna lose a gloom shroom? We are. That is very unfortunate. Oh no, I'm not a speedrunner. Everyone's gonna know. Everyone's gonna know I'm perhaps not so good at this aspect of the game. Yeah, catapult won't run over if there's no pumpkin. Okay, we're doing pretty well. We don't have a lot of time left to beat the level, but it's possible. But we need to increase that damage output on the edges. It is frankly disappointing. I think I stressed too hard about the Gargantuar. Oh, that's everything I own. Oh, no wonder you're in this level. Okay, well this is what the backup melon pults were for. Okay, this is all part of my plan. It's all very intentional. We get the other gloom shroom down, and we're okay, right? We're not gonna lose more? Yeah, this is working. We only have 30 seconds left, but if I can just doom shroom the final wave, then we should be able to make it. In fact, these might be the last few zombies. I have 18 seconds. Please kill this guy faster. Please. Please. 10 seconds? Are you kidding me? This is gonna come down to the wire. Oh, they're not gonna spawn in fast enough, are they? 2, 1, 0. Okay. Okay, I was almost there. How am I gonna do this on hard mode? Oh, I don't want to think about that right now. I think I'll do the same thing, but I'll spam starfruits this time, and that might go a little bit better. Okay, I think we're gonna have to bite the bullet with the very first zombie. There's probably a world where we don't, you know, kill him very slowly. I feel like I've seen speedrunners sacrifice the very first lawnmower for stuff. I don't know why they do that. I'm not well researched in this field. Okay, with these starfruits, my early game should be much quicker now. It should sort of catapult itself forward, despite these not being catapults. I have faith. I still can't believe that as a kid, I thought starfruit was a bad plant. They're such a turn your brain off kind of plant. Like, it's no contest. I don't know why I thought that. Oh wait, I saw this in a speedrun once. Go, Chomper! Yeah, okay, that's good. So if I get rid of the high health threats, then I believe that does something 50% rule, and it'll spawn the next one. So long as I specifically target bucket heads with instas, then things should go by a little bit quicker. At this rate, all my excess sunlight is basically just going to annihilating the upcoming waves as quickly as possible. It's interesting. One of these days, I would like to sit myself down and properly learn some PvZ speedrunning techniques. Today is simply not that day, though, and I think that's okay. Okay, 33 seconds this time into the final wave. I don't like how long it's taken for that guy to die in particular, but that's okay. I know there's going to be a Gargantuar. I'm not sure where they're going to be, but we have 20 seconds to dispatch of them. And of course, it took them many more than that to spawn. Okay, I see the Garg. There's 2 Gargs! I wasn't expecting 2. We have 7 seconds. Chat, I don't think this is the run. No, this is certainly not the run. We are very close, though. Oh, okay, of course this is gonna be the hard one. It's the one where I have to go fast. Me and my slow playstyle. Okay, I'm going back to Gloom Shroom. A little Gloom Shroom finale here. No melon pults. No distractions like that. I think I know what to do. Alright, wake up, dial in. Give me 2 more pieces of sun. That should be able to take out the basic, I think. It's just 3 volleys, I believe, to take them out. So long as he's hit by all those. Okay, we're looking good so far. You would spawn at the bottom, wouldn't you, bud? I'm just gonna kill you outright. I don't even care anymore. Oh, and you would spawn right in front of my Gloom Shroom. Okay, well. I brought Snow Pea to hopefully deter folks from just, like, destroying my Gloom Shrooms instantly. Unfortunately, I do not yet have Snow Pea down. Is he gonna survive? Please, please, please. I hate it here! No, we're alright, we're alright. The cooldown is unfortunately immense, but I want to see if I can come back from this. Here's a real tester. A Buckethead being hit by a Snow Pea in front of a Gloom Shroom. I'll give him a pot to chew on, but I want to see if... Actually, wait, no, I can squash him. I'm done. We're speed running. It doesn't matter if our damage output is good and consistent. Who cares about that? I'm gonna go jalapeno this guy, in fact, and then use the pot for my next Snow Pea. I am realizing I'm gonna slow down the zombies so they won't actually hit the Gloom Shrooms that fast, but that's okay. Cherry Bomb you. I hope I can get another Gloom Shroom on that tile. Of course they're gonna put another Buckethead there. No. Y'all, I do not think this run is salvageable. I think I fumbled in the very beginning and it was over from there. We have 5 seconds left. I was not watching the time. This was a decent run though. I did just realize the only threats have been magnetic so far. If I just put magnetrums behind them, am I chilling? Okay, I'm gonna keybind this. Bam, bam. Oh no. Oh, it's all over. Jalapeno. Go my jalapeno. Okay, so at this point, Gloom Shroom's up, squashing zombies. We're getting goofy with it. Of course, why would you spawn there? Why do you feel the need to hurt me this way? I have no clue how I'm gonna do this on hard mode. If normal mode is giving me this much grief, I do fear that it's over before it began. Okay, Buckethead is in fact here. Let me go ahead, take that from him. He doesn't need that. He doesn't need advancements of that sort of technology. And then from here, we should be able to juice up the middle. So now our damage output is looking real crisp. So I'm thinking more Magnetrooms, because I already see the next Buckethead coming in. Okay, we are almost at the final wave, and we have like a minute and a half. This is looking really good so far. I'll have to keep this in mind when I do hard mode. Is this the setup? I don't know. It might be. Or are they going to take a... Oh, I didn't have a insta-ready. I did not notice they were taking a Gloom. Okay, entering the final wave with a full minute remaining. This has been the best run so far. I'll even replant another Doom Shroom. I'm going to wait just in case there's a catapult in the middle lane. That would suck. Okay, no catapult in the middle lane. Give it a sec. I think I will hit it. That clears most, and then I'll give it just one moment, and I'll hit the next Doom Shroom. And then I think that will win us the level, if I'm not mistaken. Don't go away, Imp! I don't want you here! And I'm taking the trophy and I'm leaving. And I don't want to see this place again. No, for a place called Speedrun, it takes up most of the video. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Nuzlocked is next. And if I know anything about Nuzlocks, I may have a hard time with this one. Am I only going to be able to use each plant once? Or is it like if a plant dies, then I can no longer use their variant? I guess I'll have to find out. I mean, like I said, I kept myself in the dark on purpose. It's so fun, it's so whimsical. I just want to see what's going on. So I'm going to bring a lineup that I think is pretty solid. I don't know if it'll be good, but I'm just going to try it. Okay, I'm going in blind with my lineup that should normally be able to take on this level, and we're going to find out what Nuzlocked means. I'm going to place a Sunflower. We still have Sunflower. Okay, so it's not like one plant per packet. That's nice. Our next test is going to be using a Squash. If I use up a Squash, does that mean it is used up forever? We're going to find out. That was our only Squash. Excellent. Okay, well now I know. That could have been a potato mine. That could have been cheaper. So I used a pea shooter. The pea shooter is still here, which means, oh wait, we'll only be able to clear the bushes like twice. This may be another Oak Archer level now that I think about it. Maybe even a bee shooter level, but we've got some strong threats ahead, so I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to make this our one and only cherry bomb usage. Just to clear a ton of bushes here. Dang. All right, yeah, I think overall, the strategy I picked was not quite so good. Oh wait, we're about to lose the Sunflower. Oh, we're totally about to lose the Sunflower. And that's it for our Sunflowers. No more Sunflowers now. Oh, okay, interesting. And that Conehead down there is definitely... I'm gonna Tall Nut. Oh, I failed the Tall Nut. We're gonna lose more Sunflowers. Okay, well our Sun production is about to be annihilated, but I don't want to like place anything in front of him to slow him down, because then we're gonna lose it. But we're about to lose a pea shooter. I can't lose a pea shooter. Not in this economy. Okay, by the power of EP's adjacent lanes, will that be enough? Nope, we still lost pea shooter. I'm going to redo this, I think. As fun as EP is, in a world full of amazing bushes I won't be able to remove, I'm gonna reevaluate it, maybe return to form here. Okay, I do still think Magnetron will be really valuable due to the fact that there are just an incredible number of metal-related zombies here. So I just need to be very careful about the early game. I'm bringing one potato mine specifically to take out the first zombie, but a magnet here and a tall nut. So we're so far still doing well for ourselves. I'm curious if shoveling a plant means I can no longer play it. I'm not gonna test that theory for reasons I deem obvious, but I'm just speaking out loud. I'm curious. Wait. Oh, coffee bean is single use. Of course coffee bean is single use. Why wouldn't they be? That's awful. I was really relying on that. Okay, what about shoveling? Shoveling kills the Sunflower forever and ever. Now I know. Oh, no. All right, well, Magnetron's useless anyway, so let me just shovel them. Try and clear you out. Attempts to put down more folks. At least this one Magnetron will be useful. Oh, Tall Nut is now dead. I forgot how this guy works. But things could be going worse. Again, we have one Magnetron. That's not world ending. That being said, if a single pumpkin dies, I lose my walls forever. So we do have to be careful for that. If I win this, it's gonna be genuinely one of the most dumb wins I've ever had. Like, this shouldn't be happening, but it is. Oh, the birds are coming. They may do a number on my pumpkin down there. Yeah, I do feel like sacrificing so much for one Magnetron was still worth it. This guy's doing a lot of heavy lifting. His cooldown really isn't that bad, so even just bringing one Magnetron is quite good. You know, would recommend. Oh, we did just lose Pumpkin, though. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, that means our Sunlight can basically only be spent on Oak Archers, so I might as well just swarm the rest of the field. So somehow, I think this is going to work. So here we go, final wave. Yeah, incredible amount of zombies, yada yada, we get it. Lots of folks are gonna die, we understand the consequences. If we shovel you and just do that, that'll kill almost everyone. Okay, cool. That's definitely the right way to do it. I think this will be much more interesting in hard mode, where I can't afford to go away with shenanigans like this, with my 1 magnet shroom and 2 doom shrooms that never got used, but it worked, and I'm fine with that. Checkmate. I think this one is a little easier to wrap my head around. Strong zombies, though. Again, magnet shroom does counter some of the ones that I'm most worried about, so I think we'll once again go with that. Can't believe they finally did it. They added Dave's mold colonies to DLC edition. It was only a matter of time. Finally here. Because I feel like I've played some mold colony level, it's just like this. I don't know if it was like Altverse specifically, but I feel like I remember a Pirate Seas level that was very much a checker pattern. Anyway, I do feel like Volt Shroom will be a fun option for this one. You know, it's got some reach, it has some range, and a single target is nothing to scoff at. I do fear when the groups get involved, it'll be more of a problem, but that's what Melon's for. We'll see if it'll work. I don't actually know, but I mean, that's why we're doing it. We're just gonna find out. Okay, I feel like I'm seeing the weaknesses here of one of my favorite mushroom plants. I wanna like Volt Shroom, I really do. They're so much fun, but perhaps so close to the front of the lawn was not wise. Oh, honestly, wait. They're laddering over them, but I'm kind of not heartbroken about that prospect. Put another ladder down. Here I am bringing Magnet Shroom, but honestly, if I lean into ladder zombie more, that could be even better for me. I forgot, do they even use ladders? No, they don't use ladders, that's unfortunate. We still have a Doom Shroom to rename, might as well use it. I'll nuke this tile in the middle, I don't think we need it that badly. And yeah, that should help. Of course, you know, the knights are fairly damage resistant, and I mean, heck, we can even flank them with another Volt Shroom back here, just to really seal the deal. Okay, so this one was much easier than the other one, but you're not gonna see me complaining whatsoever. I like the challenge. I know that there are much more restrictive lane-based or tile-based challenges going forward, specifically with, oh, look, it's the ones we do next, Onesodded and Borderline. So that'll be a little more challenging. Yeah, no, this is a bit more limiting than the checker pattern. Oh, interesting threats here too. Now, I do fear that an incredibly easy way to beat this challenge is by using Shooting Star, as they can attack every single lane, but because we are not trying to beat these on hard mode, I'm going to go in, assuming I'm a player that hasn't completed everything in hard mode, so I'm actually going to avoid using this for this particular completion of the level. But once we return on hard mode, yeah, all bets are off. I'm gonna bring Shooting Star in, but I want to see if I can do it without them. But also, hi, it's editing Flare here. So the reason I didn't use Shooting Stars because you had to be able to hard mode stuff to unlock them, but as of the latest patch, no, they're just unlocked with the adventure mode. So we're gonna call this a self-imposed challenge now. I do think Cob Cannon and Orbitus are kind of my only options that can hit most lanes, aside from like Pickle Pepper and Doom Shroom, but I'd rather not rely on them. I'm gonna go in without Umbrella Leaf and hope that Bungie won't be a major issue. But we're gonna see. I kind of have no insta plants, not even Cherry Bomb. Maybe I should have brought at least a Cherry Bomb. I think I brought 3 upgrade plants. Perhaps I'm relying too heavily on that, but I just want to see how well this works. Okay, I do appreciate the zombies for like only walking in this tile to start off. That being said, I will need to still blow them up with my mind. But I think for now this is fine, so we can probably get rid of one. Make it a Kernel Pult. Oh, those are 2 zombies. Oh, they're locking in now. That's cool. I think I can do that. Make you a cactus. And I think Orbitus is probably our next play. Gosh, how generous of them to really just stack up in the very front there. That's awfully nice. We could not have waited any longer for that Orbitus, so I think that was the right move. A lot of the threats in the outer lanes aren't a huge deal right now, so I think Orbitus is a good focus. So I think I'll have the 3 there. And then I'll have a Cob Cannon in the middle, and a Winter Melon in the very back. And I think that's the move, as of now. I don't know if that will work, only having 1 Cob Cannon, but I already see a Buckethead at the top, so perhaps I should invest in that guy sooner rather than later, because I actually don't know if I can kill the Buckethead with just 3 Orbituses. Okay, so in just a moment, we will now... Okay, once we wait for that net to go away, we'll have our Winter Melon. That's fine, fisherman. Unless I can... No, I can plant him now and get rid of it. That's cool. Fun tech, I guess. So now the middle has some amount of stalling applied. I think this is just the setup. I might get greedy and put an Orbitus in the very front if I feel the need with like a pumpkin, but I'll wait on that because they may not last that long. Okay, so I'm thinking that this is a level that might be much more difficult on hard mode specifically, because so far, like, it's been scary, but it hasn't been world-endingly bad. I haven't even used the Cob Cannon, so let me just blast this guy up front. I don't even think I need to, but we're just gonna play it safe. Okay, final label ready. And only 1 Bungie zombie, and he's gonna get annihilated. I was worried about you, Catapult, but yeah, we can just nuke him. Okay, we should be fine. Yeah, we're all right. Okay, I think I worried too hard about that. But you know, I think my worry was justified. So yeah, pat yourself on the back, fine by me. Borderline. Oh my God, this is a big street. Hey everyone, oh, you're here. Oh, I do fear that Gloomshroom might be the move. I don't know, because Pogo Zombies are just gonna bounce over them, right? Once again, not gonna use Shooting Star, even though I think they'd be quite good here. In fact, wait, this might be another Orbitus sweep, maybe. Again, Pogo Zombie I'm massively concerned about, but it might be the best move. I'm gonna try it. I think this is all we have. A Magnetron would be great. That would deal with literally everyone here. But with what space am I gonna put the Magnetrooms down on? Oh, this is so strange. Why did I buy this house? This yard sucks. At least mowing it's probably really easy, but dang, is it worth it? I don't know. Oh, something I realized I meant to do this whole video, but I didn't. I just typed daisies. I want to see if I kill them while they're out on the road, if they're gonna spawn daisies anyway. Maybe, if this is where my grass is, maybe I can expand my garden elsewhere, all right? By sheer force alone. Okay, that's actually super cool and awesome that they've immediately gone for my twin sunflower. Maybe an early Orbitus can take him out, but it's kind of an awkward angle. Yeah, very few spikes are actually going to the very right of the screen. Maybe this isn't the move, but again, we're just gonna try it. As you can see though, my daisies, they're spreading. I'm winning. Look at them go. I grew the tree wisdom to 100 feet for this one joke. It's worth it. Yeah, the weird thing is my defense is basically almost done already and the level's only just begun. So that is kind of the scary part. Oh, here comes Ladder Zombie. Are we gonna take him out? His ladder is almost down. No, we will not. I think we're in our best interest to get rid of that. Laddering is a very effective tactic, but maybe not here. Maybe not in this level in particular. Our house is right there. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of my sunflowers. So I can yeah, there's Pogo. This is the guy I was worried about. But he does kind of charge in front of the crowd here. And the closer he gets, the more spikes there will be. Okay, I think this will work anyway. Sorry to Cattail Meta fans, but perhaps we're not going to be seeing them much today. So overall, I'm actually really satisfied with how the strategy's been. Yeah, when they're far away, there's not many spikes, but the closer they get, the more dense the projectiles become. So not even Bucketheads can reach me. At this rate, I'm not even sure the pumpkins are necessary, but it's a nice... it's good for my comfort, you know, that's important too. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. I mean, we're collecting a decent amount of sun from the sky. That's nice. Out on the open road on a sunny day. It's a good thing these guys have got shoes. That's a lot of road they have to cross. It's not really cushy grass. It's kind of just hot pavement. Either that or it's just me yearning for summer. Y'all, it's been so cold lately. I'm so over winter at this point. I think when I was younger, winter was easily my favorite season, but it's been gray. It's been a bit of a bummer lately. I'm really looking forward to spring. I'm looking at all these daisies growing out of the pavement in defiance and thinking, yeah, no, that'd be cool. I could use some more of that in my life. Okay, final wave already. I brought so many instas that I just simply didn't need to use. Okay, yeah, here's Football Zombie. I was concerned about him, but guess what? It looks like there is one. There is one Football Zombie. And yeah, he's not even gonna ladder over our folks. He's just gonna sit there and chew, but chew all he wants. He's gonna get obliterated by all those close-up spikes. So yeah, he's eating them for breakfast. So we're gonna be okay. Look at them fall to Orbitus. A good plan. I don't use this guy enough. So there we are. Another few gems for our collection. Don't mind if I do. This does bring us halfway in. I'm looking at how long I've been recording. I think I can make a pretty decently sized video about this. You know what? Let's not have a 30-minute video this time. Back when I first started making videos, it was awfully nice that they weren't half an hour long, so what if we left it at this today? All right, this will mean the next video can come out even sooner. That's not so bad. So I think we're gonna leave it at just 6 today, which means I should probably give myself something in editing so I can dub over at the very beginning. All right, are you ready for this? 6. All right, there we go. If you watched the beginning, now you know. If you didn't watch the beginning, I'm confused how you're here. That's besides the point. Well, anyway, this has been fun. The challenges haven't been so bad so far. Speedrun's definitely been the worst, but the rest has been fine. But yeah, kicking us into an outro here. I do think that hard mode will give us more problems, but I guess while I go ahead and speak on this outro, we can min-max our Zen Garden again. We can see what plant we just unlocked. So Stinky, it's time to lock in again. Look how fast I can go. Isn't it great? So I would like to go ahead and thank all of my members for supporting the videos that I've got going on. I know a lot of you have been big old fans of the DLC series, so it is unfortunately soon coming to a close. We're going to be doing the next set of challenges to wrap it out, and then we're going to be doing streams on hard mode to see if I can beat them on hard mode. And maybe I'll make a video off of those live streams on hard mode. It could be like one big video perhaps of every single hard mode challenge completed. that might be a longer video, but I do think that if any DLC related thing requires a longer video, it would be the challenges on hard mode. So that might be a far future plan. I'm not going to stress too much about that now. I still have so many things I gotta edit. And I guess another housekeeping thing, I did just go ahead and play some DLC versus mode on the latest update with Cactus King on his channel. So if you want to check that out, link is in the top right, and I'll also put it in the end screen here. You're about to see the end screen anyway, so if you're done with this video, you might as well go check out that one. It was a ton of fun. Sarcasm fans will enjoy this one. And I just realized I forgot I was thanking members. I got a little distracted. I would like to thank other members. Guess what? My Humongous Helper members. Y'all are crazy, and so many of you have been around for so long. So I would like to thank Link the Paragod, Aaron the Ghoul, Styx2, Zookro, Anakin Sims, Insanity Darkrai, Waddley, Vulture Salesman, King Wolf 8123, and Captain Witherman. And I am once again voicing while editing because Toxic Annabelle is also now part of this list. This feels crazy. This is like the opposite of Replanted feeling sluggish. Here I feel like I'm going turbo mode. We can wrap up our folks here, but I'll probably do that once I'm done wrapping up this video because this outro has been too long already. So with that, yeah, my name has been Captain Flare, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!